Alright guys, so welcome back to Gamer Today. So today we're going to be talking about defense missions in Warframe. Yes, these are my favorites. Now this one in particular is an infested mission. I particularly like the infested defense better than the actual standard Grenier defense, which is basically the humanoid aliens. And the infested, for those who don't play, are the infected looking, warped minded mutant looking aliens. Anyway, the point is, I love these kind of missions because they're a great way to farm for mods, and if you're new to the game, it's a good way to get your character built up fast and get your fun, mods and all that. Mods basically in this game help you modify your character, pretty straightforward. What do I mean? It gives you different perks, different buffs, and can alter your abilities a bit, and also your weapons and all that, your Warframe, you name it. It helps you alter even your companion. It's a great way, so, definitely getting mods in this game is one of the things I highly look forward to every time. Sometimes you'll find yourself getting the same mods over and over and over again, which isn't that big of a deal because you can always dissolve them and get some endo credits with it, or you could always modify them and tweak them to there's something new that you didn't have. And also having duplicates could be helpful because sometimes you may need more than one for different weapons, of course. If you're one of those people who plays with more than one weapon and likes to change his loadout, well yeah, you're going to need the same mod more than often, so getting a duplicate's not as annoying as it sounds. But anyways, back to the point. I love this mode because I love the wave defense games, but I'm always kind of irritated by, endless wave defense games. Something like Call of Duty Zombies, for instance, I don't really care for the fact that there's no end. When it comes to Warframe, you kind of choose your own end, but it feels justified because it's kind of like, hey, every 5 waves you can pull out. If you don't have the skill or if you can't handle the truth, then after 5 waves you can pull out. 10 waves, pull out. 15 waves, pull out. 20 waves, pull out. And it's kind of interesting. The enemies also get harder every 5 waves, and every wave in between that, they get just slightly smarter, slightly harder. So it's a bit more, and then of course you get more enemies on the screen at once, to the point where the game nearly breaks itself after a certain amount of waves, because holy crap is there a lot of enemies on screen, and yeah, it gets overwhelming. It's super intense. In this video you're watching, I'm not going to cut this down for you guys. There was a lot of glitches going on. This particular map, I don't know, in Earth is so glitchy with the AI, and of course there was someone who had the server, because when you play with multiple people, one of you guys is hosting the server, and someone had like frame rate issues for the game because of it, and I guess because their connection kept dropping a little bit. So yeah, that's something that kind of irritates me about these wave defenses, because it'll happen more if someone's connection's not very fast than rather than playing the standard game. Even though I've seen it while playing standard missions as well, it does happen a lot more in this mode because there's so much going on, and it really pushes what your connection is going to need to do, because there's so much going on screen, and there's so much latency because already the game is slugging and chugging along. But this game does a pretty good job, but towards the end of the video you'll see the AI is acting strange. Even right now there's glitches and AI issues due to the characters not being able to pathfind, which is basically when the AI or the enemy AI, and when I say AI is artificial intelligence of the video game, well basically the AI can't find its way to the path point. In this case it's the Warframe cryopod in the middle of the, basically the base here. So what we're all defending essentially is what they're supposed to be going for. Now the AI also knows that it's supposed to attack the player, so if the players are in the way, of course the AI is supposed to go after the player as well. But the main point of interest is always going to be that cryopod. In this level I've noticed so much AI going goofy and just like pathfinding into like the wall and etc. So we end up having to keep going out of the base just to find the last one and kill it. That was a bit irritating. Towards the end of the game, towards the end of the waves, wave 15, that wasn't much of a problem. They, got a little bit smarter. The AI seemed to fix itself. But what ended up happening is I would start trying to destroy the enemy, and I was shooting or hitting or slapping, whatever you want to call it, with my smitey stick, aka my swords, and I couldn't get any damage on them. I was like, holy shit, really? And then it was just glitching, and it was a buggy mess, and honestly the frame rate was pretty low. We'll say like 10 frames per second at best. It was pretty bad. Very chunky, very slow, and it was just a complete mess. And honestly, I thought we were going to lose for sure. If you guys want to take a look towards the end of the video and skip along here, you can see what I'm saying. If you guys like glitches and bugs in games, take a look at that. It was pretty interesting. I thought it was hilarious, but at the same time, it was very frustrating. There was also a point in this game where I couldn't use my main gun. This happens a lot during these kind of missions. The more I've noticed it happens almost every other time I play a defense mission, where if I use my gun a lot, or any gun, my secondary and my primary, I won't be able to shoot it. It'll like show me that I have a full round of clip, but I won't be able to actually shoot it. And even though I'm pressing the button, it won't let me shoot. It's like a glitch that gets triggered by an enemy hitting you, and then eventually you'll be able to shoot it again. It's super frustrating, super irritating. Yeah, I could use my sword, but sometimes you want to use your range, and if you can't use it, it's super irritating. Anyways, I don't know, if you guys have experienced these glitches too, let me know. But yeah, wave defense games, very fun. I think Warframe handles it very well, and I think this is a great, you know, mix between the two. If you like action MMOs, and you also like defense, you know, tower defense, or not really so much tower defense, but wave defense games, this is a great mode of the game. But anyways, you guys can see I'm playing with Gonsan. If you don't know Gonsan, you should remember him from some of my earlier videos. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. I really do like playing with friends in this game. So if you guys ever want to play Warframe together, especially this mode, because it's a great little grind. And honestly, this mode is best enjoyed with other friends or other players. I highly don't recommend playing this alone. I really don't think you're going to get the most enjoyment playing single by yourself on this one. Just don't. Anyways, guys, till next time, I hope you've enjoyed the video. This has been Gamer Today. I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of my gameplay. Hopefully you enjoy. Until next time, yeah, hopefully the glitches stop, Warframe. It's been more abundant recently. Come on now. More players, more frustration. Oh well, at least you get more money.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon. Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery. Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.